Boost Viactive. Just 2 chocolate soft chews a day for the bone-strengthening calcium and vitamin combination I need. Viactive. Choose to be strong.
I found out the hard way. All washes do not take care of feminine.
Get it off.
I saw the kids in the car behaving the way they were, and so I wasn't surprised when we got back to the house because their behaviour just got worse. And Mum did nothing about it. Nothing.
I don't think that Forrest really knows how hard it is for me because he is gone to work most of the day.
Just rinse it off. Stay right here, rinse it off.
You're feeling frustrated, you're feeling...
Angry.
Angry.
I'm feeling helpless. There's something very important from this piece of paper that's missing.
So what kind of happens now? It's like 9 o'clock, and what would they do? Finish the homework?
Finish the homework and I get them to bed.
And then you get to bed? Right. So no real kind of schedule, it just finish the homework and then...
Ideally, I like them to go to bed right about now, 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. That would be ideal, but we always seem to run late, and so it probably gets really done about 10 o'clock.
Right. I think we can say that Americans are extremely enthusiastic in making sure that their kids do far too many activities. The reason these kids are up so late from finishing their homework is because they don't get home to at least 8 p.m. from all their other activities. That's way too late.
What do you do when you're not doing your homework?
I don't know. Play.
You get much time to do that?
No.
No? Why is that?
Mom gives me too much stuff to do.
She gives you too much to do?
I'm always worried that the next day when the homework is due, but I can't finish it because I have other activities, that the teacher might get really mad at me.
So do you get to do what your friends do? Do you get to hang out and have play dates as well?
Only sometimes, not often.
Seeing the kids so stressed out with so much work that they had to do after doing a day at school was a real concern for me because I could see the impact it was having on the kids with the temper tantrums, the attitude, the tiredness, the crying. There's no room to breathe.
Hello, hi, kids, how are you?
I wish Dad didn't work so much.
So eventually Dad comes home and Dad becomes the human jungle gym and it's nearly time for bed.
A lot of times that's pushing us late, finishing homework and finishing all the work that they need to do before they can go to bed. Go finish your homework. I'm not gonna pull you. Go finish your homework.
The kids have so much activities. So when they came home, they still have to deal with a lot of homework. Then it create a lot of emotion, a lot of temper. The kids, they're not listening.
Can I ask, who disciplines them when it's the pair of you, but you don't discipline, you do then?
I really usually do.
What do you make of what she's just said?
I don't see them that much.
Yeah.
I only see them like a half hour or an hour each day.
Yeah.
So I think they might have some excuse to be a little bit wild.
He told me how he doesn't have the time. Time is something that you have to carve in. And I don't really feel that Forrest understands that.
Okay, honey, I'm gonna go still do my paperwork.
Okay.
Because you said you wouldn't and you didn't.
It's 10 o'clock, already an hour past their bedtime, and they still haven't even finished their homework yet. It's going to be a late night for this family, so I'm heading out now. So, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow, OK?
See you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Angela. Thank you very much. Forrest, see you tomorrow. Having spent a day with this family, Mum's stressed out, the kids are stressed out, there's no discipline, Dad works too long a day, and the schedule is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And these guys need some structure and a good framework, and I can't wait to actually get talking to them and straighten this out.
The
The first thing that I do want to discuss is the behaviour is out of control in this house. Completely out of control. They won't listen, they smart mouth, they have attitude. They hit, they punch, they do what they want. All of that's got to stop. Travelling in the car yesterday was the journey to hell and back. Christopher spat in Isabella's face yesterday, and it turned my stomach. There is no discipline. There's no technique in place that follows through the lessons to be learned. You act like this is the consequence, because that is your job as a parent, and you're not doing it right now. We already know, Forrest, that you've said it's because it's the last thing you want to do when you get home from work, right? Is discipline the kids. You work very hard, you run your practices, supporting the family financially. What are you giving emotionally?
Try to show them as much love as I can, and I try to put in as much time as possible as soon as I get home.
Those kids don't get that time from you. They get half an hour, if they're lucky. How much time do you spend sitting down with them? How much time do you spend up in the office? When actually, office should be finished. And now it's about you being home.
I just need to cut back my working schedule. I think that's the only thing I can.
And that's what's important here. Priorities, Forrest, right? Angela, why is it so important for you as a mother to have your children do so many activities in 1 week?
Each child only has a few activities.
Christopher has 9.
Okay.
And Isabella has 7.
We both would like them to be exposed to extracurricular as well as sports.
It is good that you are exposing them to the opportunities that the world has to offer for them. But you've been unrealistic with your expectations. The kids are getting stressed out.
We didn't realize that's we put in the pressure on the kids. We thought we're doing a favor, make sure they're totally occupied.
Making sure they're occupied so that we don't have to do what's expected of us as parents. You've used the classes as
substitute.
But let's talk about the new house, not the one we're in now. To work so hard and to not move in to your dream home for 3 years is ludicrous.
I think it's kind of crazy, yeah.
But I really feel the reason behind that is because of how things are at home. I'm asking you to admit things about yourself right now that you need to change. So I'm here to help you and support you guys in doing that if you are ready for it.
I'm ready.
Definitely.
Right, let's go and start some work.
Coming up on SuperNanny, Jo forces this family to move, but will the kids make her regret her decision?
You're going to end up being disciplined.
When SuperNanny returns.